Welcome back to Vloggers Escapades UK. Today I'm exploring one of the most beautiful towns in Wiltshire, Bradford on Avon. It's a place full of charm, history and some stunning riverside views. Let's see what the hidden gem has to offer. Really is great. I'm going to turn you around in a minute and just show you the old buildings. Well folks, here's the high street. Really is a nice little place, this Bradford on Avon. Just at the bottom of the hills, the bridge. So we go down and have a look at that in a bit. Then we go up to the canal and see if we could get any boats on camera going through the lock gates. Hopefully we will. Weather's good. Now this place is full of little nooks and crannies. A lot of shops everywhere. And you've got a road called the Shambles there. Well, I noticed on the way out there was a fruit and veg shop. Oh wow, yeah, look, there's another little little alley there. Let's go down and have a look at that. So there's a fruit and veg van. Obviously walking up the hill, I could only see the veg van. I didn't realise this was a little walk through. That's what I said, it's full of little side streets and different cafes, shops and what have you. Really all the architecture, that. Wow.
In the chair of the president at the time.
I'll sit down. So yeah, look at that. So look at this, folks. A gold post box. Wow. Pub there, Swan Hotel. Look at that. And look at that building just across the way. This town is mainly limestone and bath stone. So this is it, folks. This is a town centre. Another pub there. But like I said, there's a lot of side streets and what have you. What we do, find a place to have a cup of coffee first. Show you around the centre once again. Traffic's really busy. And there's the old Swan. Wow. Talking a little street is tucked away. What's at the end here? Let's have a look. Looks like there's an area of shops at the top of those steps. And there is Weaver's Walk with a little secret garden. Look at that. Wow. Here's Weaver Walk. You really do feel like you're stepping back in time. Look at it. We're whispering again. More shops that way. Let's have a look up here. Wow. Let's have a look down here. another arcade. All right. Little health store there. Community notice board. Lot going on in Bradford and Avon. Bradford on Avon. All the different types of corn and all that. Is it a gift shop there, that? Back where we started. Well, folks, here's the bridge. Look at all the different coloured leaves. Right. It's a River Avon. Not looking so good now, it's autumn. But you could only imagine what it was like in the summer. There's an old cafe down there. Well, I better not say cafe, restaurant. But if you look on the left there, there's a little jailhouse. That's where they used to put all the drunks. That's going back to the 1400s. But yeah, if I'm wrong on that date, please let me know. Leave your answers in the comments below, that'd be great. I usually get it wrong. So yes, folks, this is the place I used to keep all the drunks. Chuck them in there for the night. Little door here, look. Only little men, it looks like. By the size of that door. Men about my size, 5 foot. Look at this old bus stop. Probably dates back to the 1960s. 50s. Look. And there, it's a wonderful cafe we're going to go in. Cafe, I said restaurant. Third time lucky, tea rooms. So we're in these little tea rooms and they are absolutely brilliant. The staff are excellent. Nothing's too much trouble for them. But look at it, it's amazing. That old fireplace. Wow. Well, people, look at this old towpath barn. And a towpath barn was a place that farmers had to give 10% of their produce and cattle to the clergy. Well, this is where it was all stored. Here, folks, is an old granary. Well, look at this old willow tree. All the different colours now, it's autumn. Now here is the Great Barn. This was built in the 14th century. It was for Manor Farm of Bradford on Avon, but it belonged to the nuns of Shaftesbury Abbey. Just look at it. All the architecture. I say this all the time, but this couldn't be built today, let alone all those years ago. Yeah, we're at the Avon and Kennet Canal now. There's a little tea room there. It's only open in the summer, but it's a lovely little place. Amazing. Look at the sheer size of those lock gates. You think about it, the pressure of water that they hold. Unbelievable. I'll bring you back in a minute, people, and show you the other side. Well, here, we're at the other side. Few pubs, look. And as you walk down, got the other side of the lock gates. Smell the food from that pub. Oh, it makes you hungry. Lock in, look. Family dining and canoe hire. Let's have a look. What a lovely little place this is. Never knew this was here. Oh, look at it. Old sign there, look. Lion's Cake. Wow. Well, here's all the canoes. More barges up there. Look at that. Wow. Leaves change colour, look. Not a very nice time of year for heat-wise, but picturesque of the trees changing colour. So, that concludes the video for today. What was the best part that you enjoyed? Leave your answers in the comments below. I always say the canal, so much going on, and we were lucky to get a boat going through today, so that was pretty good. So, yeah, like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, folks. Take care. Bye for now.